An underwater hunting expert. Though awkward on land, the common loon animal is a graceful hunter on the water. This mostly cold-weather waterfowl learns to dive before it learns to fly, and will come back to the same nest with the same mate every year for almost a decade. The bird has found its way into a number of native North Americans' legends, as well as being the face of the Canadian $1 coin. Though pollution eliminated common loons in much of eastern North America, this fowl thrives in Canada, particularly. Though the name loon comes from its goofy walk, it's probably described better by its other English name, Great Northern Diver. Deep diver, the common loon can dive as much as 200 feet underwater to catch fish. Already famous, Canada's $1 coin, called the loonie, features the common loon. Frequent flyer, the common loon can fly for hundreds of kilometers when migrating. Loud and proud, loon sounds include a distinctive yodel when it is claiming territory. The scientific name for the common loon, also known as Great Northern Diver, is Gavia amur. Gavia comes from the Latin term for seabird, and amur could be from the Norwegian word for ash for its appearance, or the Latin words emergo or immersus, meaning submerged or diving. The loon looks like many other ducks, except its bill is more pointed, like a songbird. Its feathers are mostly black, with an almost grid-like pattern of white spots across its wings and throat and a white underbelly. Common loon sounds are well known to people who live near their habitats. These include a distinctive yodel, a wailing sound and a hooting noise. The common loon call is used to find a mate or declare a nesting site. The feet of a common loon are set further back on its body than other water birds. This makes them excellent swimmers and divers. However, it looks awkward whenever it walks on land. That silly-looking walk is believed to be why it earned the name loon. Its unique feet also make it land different from other ducks. While most ducks land on water by skimming their feet, common loons have to skim on their belly. Common loons prefer colder areas close to water. They are most often found throughout Canada and are common in New England. In addition to Canada, loons are common to Alaska, Greenland, Iceland and Scotland. They tend to live near smaller ponds during the summer, when they nest, and migrate to larger lakes and coastal areas during the winter. The common loon eats lots of fish. It is an expert at diving into water to hunt. The specific fish a common loon eats depends on where it spends most of its time. For loons near coastal areas, dinner means flounder, herring, rockfish and sea trout. Meanwhile, common loons near fresh water will eat bass, perch, pike, sunfish and trout. To hunt, a common loon will first poke its head under the surface of the water. Once it sees its prey, it can dive as deep as 200 feet. Smaller fish can be gulped whole, while larger fish are carried to a place where they can be eaten. Humans stand as the biggest threat to loons, though the threat is not severe. Water pollution has caused common loons to disappear from eastern North America. However, the International Union for Conservation of Nature lists the common loon as least concern, meaning it is not currently at risk of disappearing. Common loons can also risk having their eggs taken by small mammals. It may change nesting sites when this happens.